Uh, Yo, what's good? So, today I'm gonna be giving like a quick little video rundown about Ninja, like what the game actually is, because I don't think that's been well explained in like how when PC drops and when the game fully drops, how to play the game, because a lot of people are gonna gatekeep, and I just wanna just give a precursor video about the game. Ninja is really valid as a game right now, I feel. But for like some of the techniques and stuff, as a tester, uh, the game wasn't like easy. It's not easy to get into. When you're in CC or in the games out, it's you're gonna need to have friends. You won't need friends. It's not friend like, but I recommend you play with friends because it's harder solo. Because whenever you do bounty missions, you're gonna get ganked. It's like it's always a gank. Because you don't bounty somebody, you're gonna get the hunt, but they're gonna be with somebody, so you're always gonna need a friend. You can duo queue also. That's a feature that's in the game right now. And make sure, because I messed up in my first slot, make sure you don't go a misc and then try to go like your element, because you can't go both of those. You can go a weapon or a misc, and then you can't go your element. Or you have max two trainers. That wasn't explained to me when I started testing the game. When I started playing, and that kind of messed up the slot I'm on right now. So yeah, and the fighting and bounty system is a little hard to like understand because bounties aren't really level based. Well, they are, but at the same time they aren't. So you can really get a bounty on anybody, and that makes it a little bit harder if you're trying to do bounties low level and somebody's max broad. But besides that, for that half of the game, everything's pretty like it's pretty well done and it's pretty well thought out, and it's easy to fight during that part of the game. Okay, so another thing that they have inside of the game is bosses to get your abilities. So for the abilities I have in my hotbar right now, I have to beat the Greatsword boss and get the EXP from the Greatsword boss to unlock some of his skills. You have EXP. EXP is per trainer, and then you also have skill points that are global. You have 500 global skill points. So I'll show that right now. I've used 150 skill points on my greatsword skills. And the bosses, I don't know. They aren't hard. I'll just show it in 1 second. Wait. Okay, so the bosses, they aren't hard, right? But they do scale, like with how much you do them. So if you do the bosses enough, you'll be able to get them to level 10 boss. Right now, this boss is only at level 3. But after you get into level 10 boss, that's the hardest they are, and they give you the most points for it. And I guess they give you more points per. So if you want to max something up, then I guess that's the best bet. These are not the hard bosses though. Like they are harder bosses in the game that I can cover later, but I don't record for that. So these aren't the hard bosses though. They are harder bosses. These are just your trainer bosses, so you can unlock skills, so you can actually fight people. Also, the fainting in this big game, it's different than fainting in other games. The fainting system is useful. You can utilize it well because it's not you don't automatically faint like in games like Type 2 and Deep Woken. You have to like faint, and then your faint is a clone of you, and it's different. I kind of like it. Yeah, so I'll be my trainer right there, and I got more EXP for it. And also, at least currently, let me load in real quick. The trainers right now have a CD of, let me see. The trainers have a 5-minute CD. Yeah, it dropped by 22 seconds. But a 5 minute CD on trainers, so it's 5 minutes for every boss fight. You gotta wait. And also, if you're talking about times of stuff in game, there's also a day system, which you need for some of your skills and stuff. You have to have at least like it's like rogue day system. You get 10 minutes to every day, so you gotta stay in the game for a certain amount of days. And days also has stuff to do with other stuff, but testers are gatekeeping that right now. But I'll probably drop a video on that later. Okay, so that's pretty much everything I wanted to touch upon inside of this video. But there's also a couple more things. Like for this guy I was fighting using Tao, he was like doing some moveset that did half my HP. So I guess you could say the game's underbalanced, but I'm also not even on a finished build. He's also looks way higher level than me. So I guess that makes sense. But holy, he did so much damage it actually made me so mad. And for stuff like that, like in CC and balancing at least, the devs will actually listen to you. Like that's one of the things I like about the game. The devs will listen to their community. Every bug that has been sent in tester bugs right now and suggestions, they read suggestions, they read balancing. The game, the devs are fluid. They actually like their community. Unlike other games, like you guys can name games, and I don't. I know a lot of games that devs don't even care about the community at all. They won't even look at the stuff that their testers send. So, I mean, I guess a community is always a good part of the game, and the devs care for their community, and they like their players. So, I would say Ninja has a good community. I like all the testers. All testers are cool. So stuff like that just makes me like want to play the game because I like the people who I'm playing against. I like the people who create the game I'm playing. Also, thank you to everybody who made this far into the YouTube video. It really helps me out a lot. And if you liked and enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below because that will help a lot. And thank you for everybody who subscribed to me last night during the CC giveaway. I like all of you guys. I liked having an actual active chat. That was really fun. And maybe if I can continue getting subscribers on YouTube, I will come in contact with the owners and the moderators, and I'll ask if I can maybe give away another CC, or maybe I'll pay with it for our money. But yeah. So thank you, and have a nice night. Boy, not night, day. Goodbye, peace.